today we're going to be looking at the G major scale, the first shape of the 3-note per string patterns, and how to add things like slides, bends and hammer-ons, okay? So a lot of people come to me and they're saying, you know, I've learnt the shapes but I can't actually improvise using them. You know, and it's a long process. I've got loads of other blogs you can see on my website. Just go into the guitar solos category. So this one is simply just looking at the first shape. So I'll just play the shape. So you've got G, 3rd fret, low E. So remember, down, up, down, alternate picking. Hit the last note twice. So it's a great, nice symmetrical shape. Now, when you're going to do bends and things like that, you're not always going to use your little finger. The reason we get people to learn like that is to get you using your, you know, all 4 of your fingers and getting nice technique there. So the first, what I'm going to do is simply just adding a certain few techniques to each of those strings, just to get you started, yeah? Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take your the 3rd fret low E, we're going to hammer on to the 5th fret using your 3rd finger, okay, and then slide up, nice smooth legato slide up to the 7th fret. So you've got 1 and 2, okay, and then after that you've got a nice, this is where the bend lies, okay, so I'm just putting essential bends. Technically every note could be bent up to the next note in the scale. I'm just putting the essential ones, the only ones you're going to use a lot, yeah? Okay, so 3, hammer on to 5, slide up to the 7th fret, so that's just 3. Okay, so then you've got a semitone, we're going to do a bend and release, so the idea is that it's pitching up to the 8th fret of the E string. And, okay, once you've done that, hit the 5th fret with your 1st finger, and slide down. So you've got lots of cool things, and just with the 3 strings, 3 notes on that A string. So you've got, okay. So again, the idea is we're doing lots more complicated stuff than that. This is to get you started with some various hammer-ons, slides, pull-offs, bends, yeah. And just with that first shape. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing, slightly different on the A string. We're going to do hammer on 3 to 5, slide up like we did last time, and then you're just going to go pull off and slide. Yeah, so you've got that pull off technique in there. Cool, so I'll do that again. So those all together, what we've done so far, we've got this. Cool, so then the next bit, what we're going to do is you're going to do a semitone bend. So I really like this bend, like people like Slash and Brian May, all that. So you've got some really cool stuff there. So you've got a bend and release on the 4th fret with your 1st finger. And then you're going to hammer on. I'm going to get you to use your 3rd finger because we've got that nice slide coming up. So you've got, so that's a grace note there. That's a tiny little thing on the tab there. It means you're sliding straight up to the 7th fret. So you've got 1 and 2 and 3. Bit of vibrato on there. That's what the squiggly line means. The tab in the corner there. Okay, so I'll do that one more time. So the reason I use my 3rd finger again is just all like nice placement. I want to use my 3rd finger to do that nice smooth slide to the 7th fret. Okay, and then the next one, do this exactly the same thing on the G string. Again, so the idea here is also you're just using the essential bends and know exactly where they are. So the more you practice this, the more you can think, okay, when you're playing a different key, you can just do the same thing and just keep adding things, okay? So we're going to do the same thing on the G string. Okay, and now after this on the G string, you've got a nice tone bend. So at the moment, we've just been using semitone bends. Okay, so that one there, that one there, that one there, and then that. And now this one is a tone bend. Okay. So I thought I'd put something like that. So you're getting two different types of bends there. A normal bend, kind of stop at the end, and then bend and release. Again, so remember, when you're bending up with the first one, you're just sort of stopping it at the end of it, and then this one, bring it back down again. Okay? So now what we have, we're on the B string. So again, we're still only using notes in that first shape. You're going to do a hammer on from the 5th to the 7th fret. A bend and release on the 7th fret, but only your semitones. Again, I'm going to get you to use your 3rd finger. And then you're going to do a nice, cool, smooth slide. And then a bend, okay? So you've got hammer on. Semitone, bend and release. A nice, smooth slide from the 7th to 8th fret. And then a nice full tone bend. So again, the idea is you'll use other things. You know, you'll do more hammer-ons, more pull-offs, and so on. Yeah. So you've got the 5 to 7 hammer-on, bend and release, 7 back down. Okay. Nice smooth slide, and then full tone bend. Cool. Okay, and just do the same thing on the next string. So. Cool, so you get more and more accurate. The idea is you're knowing exactly what you can do bends-wise. So again, all I've done is made it simple. That bend there, that bend there, that bend there, that bend there, that one, that one, none there. So you're not inundated with lots of things. Just keeping it simple, okay? So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to recap all of that, okay? So that is, again, G major scale. Okay, and then we're just doing different things at each string, okay? Just to get you started with. So. And then you've got A string. Yeah, okay. And then the next one. Okay, so these happen to be in the RGT syllabus, which I teach quite a lot. I think it's a really nice grading syllabus. So the idea is in grade 3, you're just having to improvise in the first shape of every sort of essential scale. Okay, so this will give you lots of ideas to work with. So work at that, and then we'll go on to the A blues scale next time. So thanks very much for watching. Please follow me on Instagram at Jsmusicschool. Twitter at Jsmusicschool, and feel free to comment or share the blog. Thanks very much. Cheers. Bye.